Hi Gemini, this is your love reading for the month of July 2020. And if this message does not resonate with you, check your sun, moon, and your rising and your Venus sign. Don't forget to like, subscribe, push the notification bell, and leave a comment. I do love the comments. Let me know how I'm doing. I do appreciate that. All right, let's get started. All right, what messages do we have, Spirit? What messages do we have for Gemini regarding their love life? All right, you have release, forgiveness, solitude, self-worth, signs, settling, excuse me, free will, reinvention, and union. This looks really good. I do like these cards. So it looks like there's something that needs to be released. Something that needs to be forgiven and healed. I think that once you forgive and release the resentment against whatever this was, and take time out for yourself to heal, you're going to find your self-worth again. There's something that hurts you. There's something that I just heard you weren't living up to your highest expectations. There was something that happened that hurt you. Okay. And what you should focus on is your self-worth. So you need to release any resentments, forgive yourself, forgive others, take time out for yourself. You do have the signs card here. So there are signs that are pointing you in the right direction. I think it's kind of like divinely guided signs. They're kind of like you get a little sign and then it's interesting. It's like walking through the woods and then you see like a little something that points this way. It's not obvious, but it's a little sign. Something about settling. In the past, you might have settled for somebody because your worth, your self-worth, your self-esteem was low. And maybe you felt like you were trapped to them or you felt like you could not get out, but here you have the free will card. You can do whatever you want. You know, you're not stuck anywhere. You also have the reinvention card. There's something about yourself that you want to change. You're definitely going through a metamorphosis, a reinvention, and you do have the union card here. I think once you work on your self-esteem and you follow the subtle signs, because I feel like they're subtle, and realize you're not stuck, and you're going to be able to start reinventing yourself and maybe get back into a union that suits you better because you're starting to have more understanding. That was a card at the bottom of the deck. This could happen in the fall. Okay, yes, this is like being divinely guided. Okay. All right. What is this that Gemini needs to release? I feel like I really don't need to clarify, but I do want to go a little deeper, you know. Clarify the excuse me. Clarify the release card for Gemini. Clarify the release. Pride in your ego. Looks like you're having a little bit of an ego death. Even though, granted, your self-worth is low, it can be masked by pride and ego. Okay, this is really interesting. I feel like you want to come from a more authentic place. Clarify this forgiveness. Clarify forgiveness for Gemini. tribe. You want to forgive. You want forgiveness from either your friends or your family, or you want to forgive them, or there's just forgiveness that needs to happen in general. All right, clarify solitude. Clarify solitude for Gemini. Ooh, yeah. You feel like you're bound to the chaos, but you're not. You really just need, because like you have the free will here. You think you're bound, but you're not. You could have felt like you were bound to a person, bound to kind of an addiction. Could have been shit. It could have been sexual. I mean, this is kind of a strange sexual position because she's kind of bent over and the devil's behind her. Yeah, you definitely felt like you were stuck and bound to somebody who almost was kind of like devil-like to you. There was a lot of fear. But the great thing is now, look, you're able to get your solitude so you can heal and get away from this chaos. All right, clarify self-worth. Ooh, destruction. Yeah, you're having a bit of an ego death right now. There's a destruction to this pride and this ego that's kind of bringing out your true self. The Summer card popped out, was at the bottom of the deck, and I'm feeling like something is going to happen this summer, something destructive. Something is going to fall apart that is going to help you become free. It's kind of like the Tower card. Just let it go. Just let it fall apart. All right, let me get one more. Let me just get one more card on this destruction. Clarify this destruction. Muse. Interesting. Oh my God. Hold on. Were you like somebody's ideal? Like, stay like this so I can feel okay. Almost like trying to be the perfect partner. Like you were this person's muse, but you can't. It's really difficult to be perfect. You have vibrations. I feel like you feel something. Your vibrations are lifting higher. You can't be this for whoever this person is. You have to be whoever you are. You're changing and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, clarify these signs for Gemini. Clarify the signs. This one wants to come out. Refocus. The signs are telling you to go somewhere else. It's interesting because the signs, they're opposed, and like she's on a horse and she's turning her back. She's going in a different direction. You want something different. You don't want this anymore. You want destruction to happen. Settling. Clarify this settling card. Contemplation. I think you realize that that's what you did, that you did settle, and it's like it kind of has you in your head a lot. Clarify this contemplation card. Victim, yeah. It keeps you feeling like a victim. Or from being a victim in your past, it kind of made you settle for whatever the next thing that came along, or maybe the person who came along and kind of got you away from it, even though they really weren't the one for you. It was almost like the kind of like knight in shining armor, and they kind of put you on a pedestal. And so that kind of put you in this position to be perfect. Even though your self-esteem was low, you had to kind of put on this different mask, this different face. like this. Okay, free will. Let's clarify the free will card. Clarify free will. Compromise. Interesting. There's something about you don't want to compromise your free will here. I don't think you want to. It's like I'm getting compromised, but I feel like you don't want to compromise anymore. You don't want to bend over backwards anymore. You want to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Clarify this reinvention card. Healing, yeah. You want to take time out to yourself to heal. Clarify the union card for Gemini. Return. Oh Lord, somebody from your past. But there's a decision that needs to be made. So you have the divine masculine here and the crossroads cards. Somebody from your past is returning. Alright, so curious. What messages does this person have? I feel like this person wants to return, or somebody from your past wants to return. But you're not going to be the same person. You're going to be different. All right, what messages do we have here for Gemini? I miss you regardless of how things seem. So there's definitely a separation here. What messages do we have for Gemini? Oh, this one was upside down. Okay. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving anymore. You have signs here. Somebody is getting signs towards you. I'm wondering if this is a divine masculine, divine feminine coming back to each other. Maybe you were with each other before in the past, but you end up settling for somebody else, being with somebody else that you thought would be better for you. Interesting. Okay. What messages do we have here for Gemini? There's definitely somebody from your past. Okay. All right. Excuse me. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. And by the way, that card did pop out here. And I put it back. It's a guy sitting in front of... Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, here it is. He was sitting right at the bottom of the deck with crossroads, a decision that needs to be made, and an observer. This guy right here is sitting right in front of a computer screen watching you. Yeah, somebody from your past wants to return. Okay, I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. Interesting. Okay. All right, what messages do we have for Gemini? I'm sorry I held myself back with you. So this person didn't tell you how they felt in the past. That's probably why you end up settling for somebody else, because they held back. You were special to me even though I told you otherwise. Oh yeah, this person hurt you. Okay. The thought of you still does things to me. Let me just pull one more card. Yeah, somebody from your past is coming in. I don't think I could take your action right now. Yeah, they do not want to be... No, they don't want to be turned away. But I feel like you have some healing you need to do, and before you can get back with this person, that healing needs to be done. You need some time on your own, some solitude to think these things through. All right, what advice do we have for Gemini's love life. Exchanging gifts. Yeah, somebody's going to come in and want to give you something. Yeah, you have a new life coming. And this person, whoever this person is, you feel like home to them. Or vice versa. I mean, they could be from, I just got from your hometown. Maybe even somebody you lived with before in the past. Because the person that you're moving away from is not this person. This is your divine masculine. You know who this person is. Okay, you have the fork in the road right here. There is a decision that needs to be made. Okay. This is really, really, really interesting. I really do not feel like I need to go any further. I feel like this is what I'm told, that this is it. You know who this person is. They're from your past. They didn't tell you how they felt. They effed up. And you end up settling for somebody else. I'm almost feeling like, oh Lord, I don't know. I would say your age is between 35 to 45. I'm guessing around the 45 range. This is somebody from quite possibly your childhood, from when you're young. I would say in your 20s. Teens to 20s is when you were with this person, is what I'm getting for somebody, you know, if you wanted something more specific. All right, yeah, that's all I have for you, and I hope I helped, and I will see you in your next reading.